Welcome back to Two Button Crew. I'm Scott.
And I'm Simeon.
Wow. Today, glitches.
Yes. Many glitches in the system today.
I almost just pretended to glitch.
We're talking about Nintendo glitches. I thought you were talking about glitches in our system, because those are happening too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's fitting, isn't it?
It is.
Let's get started with our list. It turned into a top 10, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
No particular order. Let's start out with the Twilight Princess fishing pole. This was awesome. All you have to do is cast your rod, and Ganondorf will be completely distracted.
Yeah, he'll just be like looking at whatever it is you threw out.
Yeah.
And then you pull your rod in and just start wailing on him, and then you rinse and repeat. Makes the final battle embarrassingly easy.
Do you think it's appropriate to have a glitch exploitable on the final boss?
Do I think it's what?
Appropriate.
No.
Okay.
No, I think that's just depressing, because I'm going to want to use it every single time. Like, I feel like if I don't, that I'm not trying my hardest to beat him.
Yeah.
I want to be able to try my hardest and beat him without
think it would have been more funny on like Zant or something.
Yeah.
Earlier in the game when it's not so high of stakes. Because Zant is like, stakes? What is that? Here's my face.
Yeah, here's my really weird-looking clown face.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Minus World in Super Mario Bros., the original.
That's right.
And this is one of the most famous glitches out there. You access it by doing a really weird, backwards jump into the World 1-2 warp zone.
Right. And
very specific.
The Minus World went on to become very famous. There's a Nintendo fan site named after it. And also, I love it when Nintendo is self-referential. That's some funny humor when they do that. And in that a lot of that makes its way into Paper Mario games.
Yes.
So in Super Paper Mario, the underwear world was marked as world -1. So pretty cool.
It is. The underwear, which is, haha.
Gross. I mean, don't talk about that.
Funny. It's probably one of the creepiest Nintendo worlds ever. Like, Nintendo doesn't do a whole lot of creepy stuff, especially with Mario.
Yeah.
Like, they, do Luigi's Mansion or whatever, like, ooh, ghosts. But the underwear was, like, creepy, disembodied hands dragging you into the pit.
Yes.
Very scary.
Another great Mario one is in Mario 64, you can perform this crazy backwards jump and just scale the stairs as if they were a backwards escalator. There's also
and this leads to the final boss, right?
It does, I believe. Yeah, and there's an endless stair glitch as well, but you can like backwards jump past it to kind of sequence break.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, people are going to sequence break Nintendo games no matter what. They're going to find a way to jump into a wall, 100 times to finally glitch through it to reach a world that they're not supposed to until the end of the game.
Yes. I believe we forgot to introduce our beloved Glenn. Hello,
yes.
Sir. Don't you just think that Super Mario Odyssey will be one of the most fun games to watch, like speedruns and sequence breaks and stuff?
I do. I didn't know if you were talking to me or Glenn.
Both of you.
Glenn,
what do you think?
I was having trouble hearing you. Discord is being persnickety.
No,
Discord.
Nintendo glitches!
Well, if you can hear me now, I was asking, don't you think Super Mario Odyssey will be awesome to see the speedruns in? Okay.
I'm sorry, were you speaking to me? I'm only hearing every third syllable.
Oh my gosh, no!
T-Squid says we look like twins.
We do? We're twinning? I don't know.
We're only opposite in every single
I was about
way.
to say, we have the same... No, we don't. Same hair? No, we don't.
But thank you.
We both wear hat? No, we don't.
Thank you for joining it.
Hey, when you spend enough time around somebody, you're going to start to look and act like that person. So
Yep.
It just happens.
Shout out to crew member Tom for submitting this glitch. It's an awesome Super Mario World speedrun hack where apparently just the way you move around in the game and interact with objects, you are rewriting code.
Yes.
And you can do this crazy thing with Yoshi where you actually power up over and over again to where like you're doing extra damage when you jump on someone, which you're not going to tell the difference on a Goomba, but when you come to Bowser, all that effort makes it worth it and helps you beat the game a lot faster.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've seen somebody take Super Mario World, jumping around in this level, at the precise places, moving around to certain locations and jumping.
Yep.
And they were able to recreate Flappy Bird.
Oh my goodness.
In Super Mario World. They were able to reprogram it to play Flappy Bird in Super Mario World graphics. Wow. Mind blown. I when I saw that, I'm like, okay.
Reprogramming a game within a game. Wow.
Dog.
So, tell me about this one.
Missing Number is a crazy awesome glitch. This was one of the first glitches that I knew as a kid. And of course, we used it quite a bit to get lots of rare candies and Master Balls and whatnot. And we would... you had to fly and talk to the old dude that showed you how to catch Pokemon. Then you fly to Cinnabar Island, and then you swim around on the east side of the island until you run into this glitchy monster. And I can't remember if it's the 6th thing in your inventory or the 9th thing in your inventory. You get 125 of.
Oh, wow.
So 125 Master Balls, you can catch as many Pokemon of whatever type you want. And it happens. Apparently you don't want to catch Missing Number.
Yeah.
Which I've done. And it didn't ruin my game, but I didn't play it too much after that, so I don't know if I gave it the chance.
I see.
But you know how they have little character icons where it shows like a lizard if you have like a weird lizard looking like Pokemon or...
So like categories.
Yeah. It shows the character's sprite in that slot if you catch Missing Number. Just for those of you who are curious and didn't want to try catching Missing Number, that's what it looks like.
How do you get 3 Master Hands on the screen at once? Well, you control one in Melee.
This is crazy.
And we've pulled this off. Was it me and you or me and Tom?
Me and you.
Okay.
And maybe you and Tom did it as well.
The controls when you're playing as Master Hand are pretty interesting. Like you're doing inputs and combinations with your D-pad and shoulder buttons and stuff. He doesn't have a shield, so you're doing all these crazy attacks. And yeah, everything is mapped. So... what's really nice about using him to fight bosses is you have damage, but they have HP, so you win.
Yes. And you gotta love this one. It's just a lot of fun seeing, what it looks like when you get to control Master Hand. It's not just, you can do everything at once. There's, ending lag and all of this.
We have a big shout out to give right now, Simeon.
Who's that?
Miles T.
Yay, Miles! Welcome.
Thanks for watching live, sir, and thank you for contributing the microphone.
Yes,
serving us so well.
Is from Miles. You can thank our wonderful audio quality. Thank to him.
Wavedashing in Super Smash Bros. Melee was a glitch. Now, Sakurai came out and said, well, of course we knew that was in there all along. I don't believe him.
Yeah, me neither.
He's like, we knew advanced players would discover.
No, you didn't.
No.
And it's the same thing. Wave dashing is basically air dodging into the ground at a very low angle or a very low altitude and a very sharp angle or whatever to make your character like move backwards or forwards quickly.
Like faster than walking or rolling to that spot, especially.
With very little lag so that you can up smash them to death.
In other words, why Scott doesn't attempt to play Melee competitively.
Speaking of why, there's also Y canceling in Melee, but we don't need to talk about Y canceling.
Hey guys, you want to see a kill screen? Hey guys, kill screen.
Yeah, we got a Donkey Kong kill screen coming up here in a few minutes. Donkey Kong kill screen.
How do these work? It's like when you've played the game so well that you run out of game to play in the arcade?
Basically, there's only so much memory that those games could hold.
Yeah.
And so they can't generate. They don't have the ability to generate a map past that.
You can just stick some RAM in it.
I guess not. I guess if you stuck RAM in it, they would say, "Oh yeah, that's not the original. Doesn't have a kill screen at number 126 or however many." I don't remember how many screens are in Pac-Man.
But only masters would ever see this.
No.
Like, everybody else dies, runs out of quarters, goes bankrupt before ever seeing an arcade kill screen. That's why it's such a big deal. And when like Steve Wiebe and Hot Sauce McGee were were setting world records, that's why everybody would flock around them. And you would get like a glimpse of a kill screen over the shoulder of some sweaty long-haired man that was standing behind Steve Wiebe, and it's like even just catching a glimpse was considered a blessed moment.
Yes, and Steve Wiebe was the first to get the Donkey Kong kill screen at the Fun Spot arcade, which David Koo very much wanted to do, but sadly did not.
So, I mean, you've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Country lately. Have
Yes.
you been riding albinos?
We tried this. My wife and I have actually been playing this. This is a game that she loved playing as a kid. And we tried this one. I told her about it, and she's like, "What is this?" And we tried to recreate it. We weren't quite able to do it, but this is in the very first level. You can take Rambi the Rhino, and you throw a metal barrel and ride it just a certain way, jump off onto Rambi, and you turn Rambi into Donkey Kong. So you're Donkey Kong riding albino Donkey Kong.
Yes, and we like to think that's where the Smash Bros. Costume came from.
I like to think that. I don't know if that's the case, but it should be.
Let's complete our list with the glitch of glitches, the Melee Black Hole.
This thing is crazy. We've actually done both of the Melee ones, but we included 3 Melee ones.
Yeah.
Just to show you how glitchy that game is. We did this and the Master Hand glitch on our Breaking Cube episode / episodes. And this is basically turnips plus shots from the Super Scope that turn into this infinite damage output thing that does a huge frame rate slowdown because there's so many objects on the screen.
Yeah.
And it basically murders you if you touches it. If you touches it, it murders you.
So it's quite the setup. You need the right characters. You need like foxes. You need ice climbers in some cases. You need certain items on, and yeah, it's like overclocking your GameCube until smoke starts coming out of the handle. And
this requires another glitch, which is the Super Scope Infinite Ammo glitch. So you can't do this in other Smash Bros. Games, only in Melee. Up to now.
Any updates from the Glen Peanut Gallery, I wonder? I'm really happy with the collection of glitches that we've displayed.
Me too.
Glen, sir, I take your silence as we did perfect job. We did it, I mean.
Yes, we did it. Glenn, where are you?
Thanks for
right
watching.
here.
I hear Glenn.
Do you like glitches, sir?
Any glitches that I particularly like?
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually found one while playing Super Mario Odyssey that was a visual glitch.
Yes.
I took a video of it. I haven't posted it online, but I'll try to get that to you sometime soon.
Guys,
Please do.
I have a glitch to show you as well.
And I have a glitch to talk about once.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I took some screenshots. This is when I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, did a hot air balloon crash land? I was so confused.
Whoa!
But it was clearly like a visual glitch because the more I would walk, the more it'd get all wavy and stuff. But it looked kind of cool.
That is crazy. That is cool looking.
Yeah.
So I found a glitch while I was playing Super Mario Sunshine. This is years ago. Where you fight King Boo underneath the casino. I fought him, and I was just, messing around before I got the shine after I defeated him, and I was just spraying Flood, and I heard the sound of Flood hitting something.
Okay.
And so I started walking around, like, trying to find out what I was hitting, and I kept hearing it, and I was able to find a spot where there was an invisible enemy.
Nice.
and you could jump on him, and you would just keep on jumping. That you couldn't defeat him, but he was there. He was invincible and invisible. And I haven't been able to recreate that, but I have footage of that.
How did you get that?
I don't know. I was just messing around and I found it.
So
actually, now that you mentioned sunshine, I'll go ahead and mention my favorite sunshine glitch.
Please.
Go for it.
So, and this one's really easy to do. In Delfino Plaza, just do a dive and a belly slide on a tile, on rough tiles. Okay, so just get on top of a building, get on rough tiles, do a dive, a slide, and then jump out of it and keep moving. When Mario hits the ground, he'll be running faster than
nice.
The default speed, and he gets running at a pretty good clip. I have no clue why that is, but something about tiled roofs makes Mario run faster if you jump out of a slide.
Wow, and I bet speedrunners
That's really useful.
Use that.
Oh, I bet.
Very cool.
How I got footage of it is I took a video, took my camera and just videotaped it.
You should send that to Boundary Break and ask him what's going on.
I should,
because he can peel back the layers and let you know.
He might indeed.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to like this video. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
If you're watching live, we'll be right back with another segment. And if you're on our channel watching archives, stay subscribed for Contra coming up. See you guys then.
Signing in.